Coach, congratulations on the series win.
Thank you.
What just sum up in a brief statement the series.
This series against New Mexico State was the championship feel of postseason. This is what Conference USA tournament will be like and NCAA postseason afterwards. So that's what was so exciting about it, and I think everybody enjoyed it.
Uh, Obviously, resilience all 3 days was shown. Friday night with the long extra inning game, different people stepping up in different spots. So just talk us through a couple of those.
Well, through the season, we've gotten to know the roles that certain players really step up and perform at, and it is a total team effort. It really is. From pinch hitting, pinch running, even those on the bench being ready with their dugout jobs and things that they do, to the bullpen, getting to know each other. And, you know, when you're playing Conference USA teams, to be able to see which pitchers are the most effective and what combination works right. And all of this is in preparation for the next few weeks when we're going to be at New Mexico State. And we most likely will see them again. They're a very competitive team. And to keep their 1, 2, and 3 off the bases is crucial. And we're able to sometimes contain that, sometimes not. But the response by the team and the energy, that's what it's like, baby. And that's what you have to do. You can't just throw your gloves out there, right? Or just toss the barrel. It's about having a Zoom focus and a commitment level to be the best that you can be, to compete to the best of your ability. And when you do that, that's when the game is fun to play and fun to watch, whether you win or lose.
Take us back real quick to Friday night. Just talk about the clutch nature of Roop, obviously 2 straight at-bats.
Well, think about this. It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and we're down by 1 run with 2 outs. And Rachel Roop steps up and rips a solo home run to tie the game. A couple innings later, we're down by 2 runs with 2 outs. Rachel Roop gets up with a runner on, and what does Roopie do? Hits another home run, but this time a 2-run home run to tie the game up. And then taking it to the 10th inning, we're able to get MC. She's on the bases, able with her speed, advancing over to third base on a bunt by Jemiah. And then all of a sudden, it was a pass ball by the catcher. Why was it? That's a great catcher because of the speed and the intimidation of speed. And MC comes in to score. And Reagan was ready. She had been hitting the ball. It was her 6th at bat, I think. And she was hitting the ball really well every time. But seizing the moment, that's how you win big games. And it was great to see in the 10th inning for us to pull it through. And then on senior day on Saturday, it's very emotional. And that's always hard, right? So when you're playing a competitive team and, you know, the emotions and distractions might be there, but no excuses. We got beat. But then you look at how we bounced back today, and we're up by 1 run. We left a lot of runners on base, had opportunities, but we responded when New Mexico State in miscues in the 5th inning on our defense, you know, with the short game, which we will work on. But to be able to respond when we're down 1-3, and all of a sudden to be able to come back, Megan hitting a ball, and then you got Brooke Roberts coming up, who just missed a home run her last at bat, ripped this ball. There was no doubt about it. It was history to tie the game up. And then Savannah Jessie catching this game. She was 2 for 3, right? Gets up there and gets a double. Lily Hindorn comes in to run for her, right? Where Lily sees a wild pitch and is able to advance to third with 1 out. And then what happens? Sierra Kirsten, a senior, clutch, gets up, rips his ball. It went almost to the football field. That's an exaggeration. But ripped this ball foul. Would have been a 2-run home run, right, to take the lead. And then she adjusted, took the pitch hard up the middle, scored Lily for the go-ahead run. I mean, come on. You got to love this game. It was just awesome. It took everybody.
And then not to mention the 7th inning ended on the Sports Center top 10 play.
Oh, well, think about it, right? New Mexico State. They have their 9 batter up, gets on base a lot of speed. And their 1, 2, 3 hitters are legit. So we ease up there, pitching, great job, gets the 9 batter out, so we have 1 out. Then inside pitch hits the leadoff batter. She's on base. And their big hitter in the 2 spot, number 13, gets up, right? Spearman. She gets up and rips the ball into left center. KK runs over, dives. I mean, horizontal, catches the ball. Everyone knew it was at least a double, right? So the runner was almost at second base. So KK catches the ball on her knees, throws the ball to first base with a one hopper to double off the runner at first for the 3rd out of the inning to win the game. That is excitement, and that should be number 1 in SportsCenter. I'm telling you, that was an amazing play. The catch was one thing. I know she made number 2, right, with her great catch on Friday. But to be on your knees, firing the ball from left center, with a perfect aim to first to double off to win the game, that's exciting. Well done.
Talk about your hitting approach today. It seemed like the batters...
Patience, right?
Yeah, the batters were hitting well. They were hitting well. Did you feel like it was just a matter of time before they were going to find gaps and finally score multiple runs?
Well, that's the one thing that has kept us going, is to realize that everything is to lead us up to the Conference USA championship tournament and postseason beyond that, right, with the NCAA. So when our whole lineup starts getting on all 4 cylinders, it's a lot of fun, and you're starting to see us break through that. And what was really great, if you looked at the first inning of this game, everyone almost went to full count every time, right? They're seeing the pitches and letting them go and going for the ones they want. That's how you have to hit. You have to hunt for your pitch. You got to rip the cover off your pitch, not being these defensive swings or just touching the ball, right? And that's what you saw today. And I really love the composure, right? The discipline and the commitment that was made. It was really good to watch.
Lastly, 7 out of the final 8 games of the schedule are on the road. What's going to be the approach there?
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, but we have to be able to handle it strong. The one thing is with school, with finals and everything, hopefully being done, it's going to give them a little bit more rest time when we're away. But it's hard to turn down the request to go and play LSU in a 3-game series in Baton Rouge. I'm ready to bring that on. I think they're in the top 5 in the country right now. So it's going to be great to face them so quickly to the potential of being in regionals. So we got to do our job at the tournament. The other thing is we'll be away playing Longwood, and then we'll be away at UTEP, right, in El Paso, Texas, and then we'll be coming back. Then we'll go to Baton Rouge for LSU, but it's halfway on the way to the championship tournament in New Mexico. So it is a lot of travel, and I'm trying to minimize that, taking the trip to the championship halfway down. So it will be a challenge for sure. And I just think hopefully the resilience that we have will respond pretty well, which we struggle a little bit on the road, on that 3rd day. It's tiring. So we got to make sure everyone is getting enough sleep and being fed well and staying hydrated and staying Zoom focused.